just stunning. It's just like a treat after treat after treat when you're walking about.
The main man.
Jimmy, the main man's here, and this is Andrew. Come on, Andrew, you up, lad. Come on, lad. You can do that with that last hurdle. So I've just had myself a beer there in the in Jimmy Hut. I'm gonna get out now and have another bun. Uncanny little section of Via Ferrata here. It's quite steep. And we thought while we were here, we might as well climb the highest mountain in the whole range. There's a crevasse there, that's the problem.
It managed to jam my stick into like a...
Are you sliding it?
Yeah. Out of control.
Dodgy, slippy, steep. This is the 3,400 metre awesome mountain of Marmolada. This is the amazing Alta Via 2. So come and join us as we trek across the awe-inspiring Italian Dolomites. Good morning, welcome to day 5. We didn't get the idyllic, beautiful sunsets and cloud inversions that I was expecting to see on the top of Piz Boè. So we just had a cosy night, went to bed early, never saw a bat this morning either, as it turns out. But today we're doing about 8 miles, all pretty much all downhill. To pass a couple of passes. Well, we'll go over one Passo Pardoi, I think it's called. We'll go over that today, which we're not far away now actually. And there's a cable car down there which we're not going to catch, we're just going to walk down. The whole journey should be about 5 hours in total, 4.5 5 hours. It's about 4,000 feet of ascent, only about 800 feet. So about 4,000 feet of descent and about 800 feet of ascent, so it should be a relatively straightforward day. And I'm going to get to the bottom and on the lake down there where the Marmolada area starts, which we'll be doing tomorrow. And I'm going to try and catch the bus up to I think it's Malaga Capella it's called. Try and get some cash, because I've got to pay cash in the hut in Punta Penny tomorrow night. So see how the day goes. Hopefully this cloud shifts a bit. It's still not very good at the minute, but hopefully the further down we get, hopefully start to get a few sights and starts to pick up a bit hopefully. But the weather forecast for the next 2 or 3 days is similar, so we'll have to just get on with it and see how things pan out, and I'll catch you later. We start out day 5 on the lofty summit of Piz Boè. Leaving Capanna Piz Fassa behind, we descend down through the clouds, hoping for a break in this relentless mist, eventually reaching our first mountain hut of the day, the Rifugio Forcella Pordoi. We then continue our descent down the steep scree chute, passing by the Col de Forcella before eventually reaching Passo Pordoi. From here we start our only real climb of the day, eventually topping out at the long mountainside traverse that is the Viel Dal Pan. Halfway along, passing by the Rifugio of the same name. We then continue along this spectacular traverse, eventually dropping down to our final resting point for the day, the Rifugio Dolomia. So this is the first of a few refugios today. This one's Rifugio Pardoi. It's supposed to be in a lovely spot. This is the one where I took several hundreds of helicopter rides to build the hut. Perched in a lovely spot, but not going to say much today of it. Looks like a nice hut. Here's the lads. Now that's a bit of a weird one. So that's that hut there, we're just past in the distance. At least it's breaking up a bit now. And somewhere over there, around this corner, apparently is marmalada. Not that one can see it today. They look sick as pigs. Oh well, I know where there's a canny pizzeria. Another weird one. You don't have to see some queer things on this journey. And it might not look like much, but I'll tell you what, it's a cracking pizza. Thank God for that. Oh well, let's get this wet gear off and get a few beers. So managed to get ourselves down to this Lago, which is at the foot of Marmalada, which we're climbing tomorrow. It's been, as you've seen already, it's been a miserable day today. We'll put that one in the memory bank, I think, and at least wipe it off the memory bank. It hasn't been the best of days, but it's been atmospheric, I'll say that. That's about as much as I'll say about it today. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and that's Marmalada, which is the it's actually the mountain behind us at the moment. It's clearing up a bit now. You would have seen that if you've been watching the footage and it hadn't been as cloudy, you would have seen that on the way around, but we've got a little bit of a view at the moment. So it's a nice little spot I'm in on this Lago, and looking forward to tomorrow to climb that. Marmalade is actually the highest peak in the whole of the Dolomites, just short of 3,400 metres. So it's gonna take us about 4 or 5 hours to get to the top of that tomorrow, and that'll actually be the highest point that Jimmy and I have ever climbed to. So I'm looking forward to that. And actually the highest point Ando thinks been to as well. So that's a first for everybody. So all being well, the weather's looking decent tomorrow. It's a bit mixed up, but I think it's good enough to be able to climb to where to the Marmalade summit, which is where we're going to stay the night on Punta Pena. There's a nice hut on the top of there, and I think the journey's only going to take us about 4.5–5 hours. And we're staying on the top in a nice refuge there. I've got a few bees, and hopefully on this occasion we'll get better views than we did on Piz Boè. And the views on top of there is actually something else. So hopefully we do get good weather tomorrow night, and we'll be able to show you some nice footage. I'm going to go and enjoy my evening meal now, and I'll catch you in the morning.